Hello, and welcome to another Writerly Witterings with me, the writer, allegedly. It's getting close to December, it's close to Christmas, so it's time to have beer. This one is about the Death Ship of Dartmouth. Brilliant book. However, got to just apologise because last week I had a dreadful cold and I couldn't talk, and this week my daughter is working with the extreme difficulty of several exams, and so videos for this week until the middle of December are going to be a little bit thin on the ground, but never mind, we're getting there. This one, hardback, paperback and ebook, wonderful stuff. Death Ship of Dartmouth was one of those lovely books which had me laughing all the way through. Now I've got to say, first of all, I really like it because it was the 21st book in my series, the 21st book I'd written, and everyone thinks, oh, 21 books, how can you write 21 books? Actually, it was an absolute doddle with this one. It was just great fun from start to finish. Particularly nice for me was it was nominated for the best book of the year 2007, crime book. And that was the Theakston's Prize, which they give at Harrogate. And the delightful thing about that was that the prize wasn't selected by a group of judges sitting in some ivory tower. It was actually voted for by readers at Waterstones bookshops, and they were given a chitty and said, do you want to vote for your favourite book? And this was shortlisted. It was one of the top 6 books of that year, and I know what it's like with these things. Getting in the top 6 is as good as winning, really, because the judges who make the final choice are making the final choice on gut instinct and their own personal taste. So the fact that it was put forward and got to such a high level was an absolute thrill for me. But the nice thing about this is I'd had to unfortunately kill off a couple of people in previous books, and I wanted to get some new characters. At the time that these books were based, I'd moved poor old Simon. He had been promoted much against his will and had to move away from Dartmoor and become the keeper of the customs at Dartmouth, which is a good promotion for him. But the trouble was that his wife didn't want to go there, and he was pretty lonely and unhappy there. But there was all sorts of shenanigans going on because of the beginning of the difficulty with the French at the time, and as a result a new coroner turned up. Now, this coroner I like to think of as the bastard son of James Robertson Justice and Brian Blessed. Incredibly loud, astonishingly crude and very rude indeed, and I was laughing every page I wrote about him. He was just a joy to write. Hopefully you'll enjoy that too. There's various other characters I really enjoyed too. The 3 road menders were really rather delightful, but it also gave me an opportunity of doing a bit of research into the history of Dartmouth itself. I don't know if you can see from there, standing out. But the nice thing was that Dartmouth was really quite a forward-thinking town in those days, and they'd noticed that it was really good the way that the tide came in and went out, especially up the estuary of the Dart. And so they put a mill on the estuary of the Dart, so every day that the tide came in, it turned the wheel one way, and every day the tide went out, it turned the wheel the other way again. And we're just coming back to remembering that sort of technology nowadays and starting to think about putting a barrage over the Severn. Clever people, the medieval folks, you know. So, I can thoroughly recommend this. I still love it. Going back and reading it now. Book 21, Death Ship of Dartmouth. Really good read. Get it in, not in hardback, so you won't find them, but you can get it in paperback, soon to have a new cover. Excellent book. You can get it as an e-book. You can get it really pretty much anywhere you want. Do buy them new, because authors don't earn a penny if you don't. But apart from that, thanks ever so much. Don't forget, drink lots of beer, and then when you have, put in comments down the bottom. If you've got any questions, if you've got any issues that you want to have an answer to about writers, please do put a comment down there, because I will answer them. And it also gives me ideas about other things we can do on the video, because as it stands right now, my daughter and I are pulling our hair out trying to think of new topics. So, that's about it. Comment it, like it, subscribe, share it to all your friends, and drink beer. I think that's about it. Thanks a lot. Bye.